think say more than a year. I think a year and a couple of months. Let's say like a year and 2 months or so. See, Namapon. So I was driving back home. Now, me Bano, I remember that a week or two before, I've seen the news that Chelsea have been linked to player be a friend Cole Palmer. Obviously, I just seen him in the Super Cup final, and also Namasanswe Hono in the I think the Community Shield final. And of course, that Community Shield is also now Okati in from that right hand side about the left, the favorite left foot and so. And Obo Keller be share Arsenal for. It was the winner of the Community Shield. Into of course I've seen him there, and I'm so okay fine. Let me go on and do some research on who this boy called Cole Palmer is. I mean, yeah, a very good analysis of him. So I went out and I found out the boy called Cole Palmer. See, yes, I'm about here. Good boy, the high Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing us your Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I entreat you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. It's very important to be a member of your community. You know, we're a small, close-knitted football community, mostly Chelsea for, but other clubs as well. Send in your comments, send in if you have any disagreements, you have any thoughts on whatever to make this better, make sure it's all be good in the comment section. I promise you I'll do my best to reply, comment, and then I'll get back to you about it on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. If you have anything also, share with me on my email, kofiasante862@gmail.com. Of course, share link no, and so will be an analysis. So I was talking about Cole Palmer. I'd seen me in the community show, and I remember a few years I was just driving and on the highway. And my phone had notification. I'd seen that Chelsea had been linked with a boy called Cole Palmer. And I said, okay, I check Cole Palmer. I had some analysis of him. Around that time, not Chelsea pay either of Michael Olise, Mohamed Kudus, or Abrante friend Cole Palmer. People obviously knew Mohamed Kudus from the days at Amsterdam, and of course, as Ghanaian and African, you know more of Abrante friend Mohamed Kudus. Obianim so good from the or a left footer. And I kept on doing analysis around that time. So I'll come back into my videos, 1-year-old videos. I kept on telling people, say, these are not natural wingers. Only players from the inside tens or the La Pulsa wingers. One boy in the half space now. You want them to receive the ball in the half 10. Say a hard shot, they can control it on the half 10. And someone tend to face the goal. They can hit opponents. Balls in between them, in behind. They can cut back. Sandyman, excellent at it. So I kept on talking to people about the quality of these players. Of course, Michael Olise more free shots in casting to his left foot. Now all ball shot at goal. So I was analyzing the three. Why Chelsea should get this or get that. Of course, at the time, not even the best analyst could predict what Cole Palmer has gone on to achieve. And I remember I kept on saying, Cole Palmer will be very good or was good at City. But the fact that Onya Bonnie be more Manchester City and the quality that Manchester City has in team, maybe he wants to get a move away from Manchester City. And that is the boy I friend Cole Palmer. That is when I made say a friend boy Cole Palmer. I'd watched him and done the analysis of him. Chelsea went ahead to buy Cole Palmer. Now, it wasn't just because of the quality. When Chelsea went to have the discussions for all of the three players, Chelsea almost finalized Michael Olise. Michael Olise deal. Now I'm call Michael Olise. In fact, Crystal Palace threatened Chelsea so much they'll report them to the Premier League because they've tapped in on the player. Omni player didn't come on once they are not gotten permission from Crystal Palace. So Chelsea dropped it. And now Michael Parrish the chairman of Crystal Palace, now give Michael Olise a contract extension at a time. Now, right after that, what now happened was that after that Crystal Palace conversation, Chelsea had also spoken closely with Abrante friend Mohamed Kudus and any agent Jennifer. They had spoken at length. An agreement on Mohamed Kudus. Chelsea before Mohamed Kudus Abani there was a bit about Brighton and Hove Albion. The fee that AS Amsterdam wanted to take for Mohamed Kudus, the wages wasn't an issue because Kudus was coming from Ajax. Club and not the money that Chelsea wanted to give to him. So it was only going to be about the fee. But West Ham came in. Mind you, West Ham were an excellent sporting director. I'm fan from the German Bundesliga and the Juma so union, and he said he has to get West Ham some of the best deals in the world and for them to build their team. And I'm calling for West Ham. I asked for a very good negotiation with the club because not Chelsea the only player maybe. And I'm calling for Abrante friend Mohamed Kudus called West Ham. So Chelsea then did the deal for Abrante friend Cole Palmer, and Cole Palmer is now at Chelsea, of course. And then in the conversation of the Ballon deal, nobody would have thought of this. in one season. Was share in the Euros finals. Was share in a lot of finals. Or a quality player. The number of goals and assists in a debut season. A huge quality from a branch friend Cole Palmer. Now you look at him and you look at the quality of the player and look at where Chelsea bought him from. You see, this leads me to want to explain Asema de Diamakaze. Say, and go for Chelsea project in Asia. They call it names. Some guys who are Messi, say. Chelsea plan and Omunya Kudus, Omunya Olisi, Omunya Kopama. They've allowed all of them to be at Koba to compete amongst each other. If you are the best, you stay there. They would have probably forced one of them to be a 1v1. Maybe Chelsea's options on the right wing would have been Olisi and Kopama, or Kudus and Kopama, or Kudus and Olisi. They would have been there. And that's what Chelsea seeks to do. Buy the best talent all over the world. Compare some of the quality talents that we have. Put them in Koba. Let them compete amongst each other. Obe thriving amongst these slots, they will start for us. The second best will probably go to Strasbourg. Almost Strasbourg, I say almost around Enfamoma. We'll sell them and get profits like what they've done to Angelo. And you see, most go for a break and say, oh, Chelsea can find Angelo if you say, oh, my say boy na bravo. How then I'll say boy na bravo. They brought Angelo Gabriel from Brazil to their team. On 2 pre-seasons. On now Chelsea team. Wakobo on loan to Strasbourg. A lot of options. And in fact, may to say Angelo Gabriel had options from championship clubs and clubs in Europe. But also no, he wants to go to the Saudi Pro League, not for money, but because Brazil players will be on him, and he's going to be more settled going to Al Nassr. He has gone in there. But Cole Palmer, Ballon d'Or negotiation, that is huge from a player or a Manchester City academy, from Manchester City boy through and through, and grown up in the ranks of Manchester City, have grown up as a top player, and then this is where Cole Palmer has gotten to as a player. Everybody is talking about him. For me, I've said it several times, it is because of Joe Shields. Joe Shields knew him from Manchester City, saw the boy and said this is a boy, the person didn't buy Chelsea as head of recruitment, and I want to make sure he is in there and he's playing very well. He's dictating the pace of games and he's doing things very, very well. In the list of the Ballon d'Or, all of the players that you can think of, Cole Palmer, Dinwo, Monday on the 28th of October, Ballon d'Or celebrations, and they are going to award who the Ballon d'Or is. Maybe I've said it several times. If you look at the likes of Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Akan Klanoglu, Danny Carvajal, Ruben Diaz, Artem Dobbie, Phil Foden, Alejandro Gallardo, Erling Haaland, Matt Hummels, Harry Kane, Toni Kroos, Ademola Lookman, Donny Africa, Emiliano Martinez, Lautaro Martinez, Kylian Mbappe, Martin Odegaard, Dani Olmo, Cole Palmer, Declan Rice, Rodri Cascante, Antonio Rudiger, Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, Federico Valverde, Vinicius Jr., Vitinha, Nico Williams, Florian Wirtz, Granit Xhaka, and then of course Lamine Yamal at the list of the top 30 Ballon d'Or nominees for 2024. Of course, on the 28th of October ceremony, and of course, I'm expecting to see Abrante and Vinicius Jr. be with him. I can't several times saying, for me, Vini is quality. Vini is the player that deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. He has shown it everywhere. I've seen people talk about the numbers of Rodri as a player and what Rodri has done. If you compare him to him in the games, Rodri was 63 games, Vini about 49 games. Rodri shared 12, Vini shared 26, assists 14 for Rodri. Vini, 11 assists, 100 key passes, 70 for Vini, 11 big chances created, 19 for Vini, 4 big chances missed, 26 for Vini, 72% dribble success rate. Attempted 130 for Vini, 41% in there for Vini, duels on, of course, Rodri Cascante, but you see, this is an individual award, and people have made it more like a team award. Ballon d'Ors are not supposed to be team awards; they're supposed to be purely individual awards. But here you are, people making it, a team awards based on team accolades. Team we need then, and if I'm Brazil, if you look at purely Rodrigo Cascante performance as a player and the importance as a player in the Manchester City team, you can't take him away. But I also think that whilst it is just an individualistic award, football is a team sport, and if you succeed as an individual in a team and a team doesn't succeed, it puts a dent on our performance. Now, I believe that if you look at the success of Real Madrid last season, the quality of Vinicius Jr., how good he has been on and off the ball, how imposing he was in those Champions League games, scoring the Champions League final, semi-final, when players were nowhere to be found, he's stepping up and then putting it on the plate for Real Madrid, going away to the Allianz Arena, coming back to the Santiago Bernabeu. Definitely, this is the player who deserves a lot of the product. So for me, the Ballon d'Or, and Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo Cascante, in my opinion, Brandt Friend Vinicius Jr. Because for me, in my opinion, he has been quality. He has been, he has been head and shoulders ahead of almost Ubia and Vinina Bona. Something happens for Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti and a lot of the people so I can say he is quality. And not name a post like I said in the top 5 the schools Rodrigo Gosh. And I think that I agree with him. Another player wire quality for Real Madrid and for the Brazil national team. Anytime that you want Rodrigo Gosh, he's there. Anytime that you want somebody to step up and deliver, Rodrigo Gosh or Honor. And this is a player that you need him in the podium, of course, in the top 5 for the Ballon d'Or conversation. And I think that my brand friend Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. Right when he wants to put Rodrigo Goes in a conversation of the Ballon d'Or. So for me, Cole Palmer, long way for him. Never really thought saying Kobeba this far. Also in the PFA award, he won it. PFA Young Player of the Year, the FA Young Player of the Year, and then now part of the Ballon d'Or nomination. Chelsea's best player, the number of goals and assists that he had. England's best player at the Euros. Anytime that you wanted Cole Palmer, he pops up. This is what Chelsea's project wanted to do: get the best talent, platform them, let them be some of the best players. And of course, someone a long contract, that means that team ain't me sorry because of what the turn for Chelsea. Chelsea can keep him. He's going to play there and he's going to be a successful player at our club. And Cole Palmer a part of it in the long list of the Ballon d'Or conversation. And now it came out from UEFA, said Chelsea out of any conversation. Be our make us okay. Who's the time start the season? Now go focus okay. Chelsea cannot go on and be financially viable. There are going to be some issues. And now on Talk Sports, Noni Madueke in an interview has said a lot of things about the coach friend Enzo Maresca. Noni Madueke said in terms of tactics, not if only a few coaches come close to Abrante's friend Enzo Maresca. And he believes that Maresca gives them information to the detail. He tells them exactly what's going to happen in games. And then a system fits on Noni Madueke in 1v1. And I've said several times that Madueke is a very good player, and Enzo Maresca's system, and it does fit him. He has quality on the ball in 1v1 situation that you will leave Noni Madueke to turn things around, to go at defenders 1v1 and then heads them on and off the ball. That's what Noni Madueke gives you. So he is giving the team exactly that, and it fits Enzo Maresca's system. He spoke about it. He spoke about the quality of play of the other. Of course, in Europe, 3 or 4 players playing in the Euro top 5 leagues, and Asha hat-trick this season. Erling Haaland, Noni Madueke, and I think Rafinha. And Asha in the Premier League this season, only Erling Haaland and a higher XG in total than Noni Madueke, with 5.61 compared to Noni 2.35. Of course, he creates chances in his own play. 90 minutes. Though Madueke actually averages higher than Haaland. Haaland with 2.35 compared to Madueke 1.87, the highest in the whole of the division. That's the quality of Noni Madueke. And he has said whilst Enzo Maresca man is that tactical platform to grow, it is also Mauricio Pochettino and a man a very good ability to perform consistently in games and calm him down in terms of personality wise, and let him understand where he plays for Chelsea. I said if you play Noni Madueke and Cole Palmer inside, you get a lot of quality from them. You get a lot of dynamism where you get a lot of players that can turn things around in the attacking third when they get in behind the opponent's first phase of pressing. We are expecting to say everything is going to go on for Brandt friend Noni Madueke, apart from talking about the quality on the ball. He spoke about other things as well.